This boy spent more than 10 years doing one thing. Every day, he swung his sword. Starting with hitting 10 targets, he now swings his sword, and 1,000 swords echo in unison. If you can only do one thing, do it to perfection. However, Jack had no idea how powerful he had become, because the moves he used were basic stances that everyone on the continent could perform. When Jack realized he had reached his limit, he bid farewell at his parents' graves, and once again went to the Adventurers Guild. The receptionist, seeing his form, showed a troubled expression, because it listed only basic skills, and she couldn't help him register. John saw the staff's difficulty, and stepped in to assist, but he didn't expect Jack to act so familiar with him. It wasn't until John recognized Jack that he recalled the first time Jack came to the town. He was the one who recommended him to the training institute. After hearing Jack's story, the guildmaster explained the adventurer rank system. From S rank to the lowest level, the basic requirement is to have a practical skill. Jack clearly didn't meet this requirement, so John gave him a choice: to become an F-rank adventurer. F-rank is the lowest level. Most people have never heard of it. F-rank adventurers cannot participate in monster hunting missions, only taking on miscellaneous tasks, and no one is willing to become an adventurer just for those. John repeatedly reminded Jack, but Jack didn't hesitate to agree. Thus, Jack became an adventurer, taking on tasks in the town, and gradually building connections with the locals, until one day, the peace was shattered. A purple light flashed in the distance, and then, Jack heard a young girl's cry for help. He rushed over, entered the cave, and saw a massive minotaur, radiating terrifying magical energy, wielding a giant axe as it advanced toward the girl. In one strike, the lead soldier was sent flying, and the following soldiers were all killed by the minotaur's giant axe. Seeing the girl about to fall into danger, Jack picked up a sword from the ground, and used his stone-throwing skill to successfully draw the monster's attention. The monster immediately charged toward Jack, its speed so fast that Jack could only use parry. However, the monster was unharmed, its continuous attacks putting immense pressure on Jack, and his sword was constantly getting damaged. Jack then looked back at the girl, expecting her to run, but to his surprise, she was too terrified to move. Worse still, a ring on her finger began to glow. The next second, the minotaur charged toward the girl.